a city famous for its space program. Houston is the 4th largest city in America. There are a lot of attractions here. We're going to check out a few, and we're even going to go for a bike ride. We are saving the best for first and head to NASA, which is officially known here as Space Center Houston. There's no way you can miss it with the huge rockets at the entrance. At the parking lot, you are right away informed on just the magnitude of what we are about to encounter. Look at how big and bold these spaceships are when compared to all these retail cars in the parking lot. And I decided right away that this is the perfect place to take a family photo that summarizes our trip here. Surprisingly, the lineup isn't as long as other internationally recognized attractions like Disneyland. In fact, when comparing this to other local family activities like the Immersive Art Museum, this was way below market average. Admission for adults is only $30. As you enter, you see a big open space of displays, but we will have to hold off from checking it out because the kids are hungry and they want to go straight to the food court. I like how even ordering the food in the Space Center is high-tech with self-order kiosks everywhere. I also like how you can enjoy a lot of space visuals while you eat. For $30, we got pizza, fried chicken strips, and fries. Not an ideal meal, but our time was limited. So now it's time to look around and we see a lot of space stuff like this interesting thing about growing crops on Mars. And I'm wondering, if they got this down to a science, why can't I figure this out here on Earth with my own garden? Seriously, I always have a lot of failure with pests, and I wish there was a detailed scientific way of growing like this so I can have 100% success. Hopefully they will share their findings so it can be easy to grow food anywhere on Earth and maybe even solve world hunger. It's really amazing that the general public get to touch an actual rock from Mars. This rock is mounted securely in a way so it doesn't get damaged or scraped off somehow. And my only thought was all the germs on the rocks from so many people touching it. If you come here, make sure to bring sanitizer. I like how they make the experience of space travel as vivid as possible with these mannequins in a space station. You can see rockets up close and spacesuits of all kinds and of all eras. And you can see a replica of the moon with all its crater formations. As I walk around, I notice just how truly international the crowd is. I hear accents and languages from all around the world: Australian, British, French, German, and much more. The love of cosmos is truly universal.
I'm really impressed with the Space Center here. You could make a whole day, maybe even 2 days here, just looking at everything. It's very inspirational for children.
Wow, I am so close to a rocket ship and I even get to go inside. That is amazing. On the website, they say this is the shuttle replica of Independence, mounted on top of the original NASA 905 shuttle carrier craft. It's truly a unique experience you won't get anywhere else. I'm glad to see that the Canadian Space Arm contribution was significant enough to be mounted, as I didn't see any other country's contributions displayed. I guess it is a big deal. Now, I really wonder what its significance is, since it's also pictured on the Canadian $5 bill. I wish I had enough technical knowledge to appreciate this space arm. Now we do what I love the most on trips. We go for a family bike ride. We chose Herman Park as it is popular and highly recommended online, but I didn't really like this gravel path. I prefer riding my bike on smooth cement. On the bright side, the entire path is shaded and the path is very wide. I love that there are so many ducks here. The ducks with the red face are called Muscovy ducks. There are so many scenic views, water fountains, ponds, varied greenery, bridges, playground, and art. I seriously get so happy to show my kids these kinds of places. I wish I could spend more time here, but I have to remember my son is only 6 years old. He can only bike so far, and it is really hot for my 3-year-old. Now we head to a highly rated restaurant, Kauba. I guess this place used to be a Greek restaurant based on this Santorini-inspired architecture. There is another company in this building that sells the tiles and slabs from Europe. Good to know in case I win the lottery and can build a modest-sized house in this style. I'm so glad we went here, and I made sure to leave a 5-star review on Google. I'm glad we came here because ambiance matters.
What are you doing?
I'm just having the most amazing culinary adventure here. The food, it just has so many amazing, unique flavors that I just can't get at home, things I've never tried before, so that's what makes it worth going to. That's what you want from a restaurant. Now we head to the famous Galleria Mall for some window shopping and really a temperature-regulated walk.
I'm not tempted to buy anything here, and I really appreciate the craftsmanship and the colors and the design and all that. You know, I sew myself, so I make my own clothes, so that's why I'm not really interested in buying anything here. And I think it's overpriced, but I just like to see it just like I would at a museum.
It's already late, so we check into the hotel, Home to Hilton. The next morning, the kids bolt to the complimentary breakfast provided by the hotel. The kids really want to try the waffle machine here. We have to eat quickly because we have to check out what a big city like Houston has to offer with our limited time. Like, of course, more bike trails.
We're leaving out of Houston and we're going for a bike ride and we're going to Kids Museum. Bye-bye!
We pass by the Kinderland Bridge. I absolutely love the concept of bridging these ecosystems safely together. What a genius idea we definitely need to see more of. We bike by the Memorial Park. It's a huge network of trails, and I don't know exactly where the best place to begin is, but this seemed fine. This trail is paved, but it isn't shaded like Herman Park. Can't have it all. The kids get hot fast, so we leave soon. At least they got exposure to local nature. And really, that's what I think traveling should mainly be about. We don't have pine cones where we live, so I thought it would be interesting to collect a few for arts and crafts for the upcoming Christmas. Next, we head to the Container Store to get some much needed items I cannot find in the small city I currently live in. They have amazing things to really improve my kitchen life here. I really needed this ice cube soup tray to properly freeze my soups and chicken broth with a food saver. I'm super proud of my responsible adult purchases. Next, we head to this hip and trendy food hall called The Post. It's so trendy that they even charge for parking. It really makes me happy that I can take my kids to see modern cool places like this so they don't grow up thinking that they need to go to a nightclub for a glamorous, fabulous time. The architects and artists behind this geniusly converted an old, stuffy post office to a beautiful food hall. The best part is the skylight, allowing sunlight in the entire dining area. My kids got hamburgers, fries, and ice cream. Other than food, they have office spaces, stores, and even an immersive art show. We buy tickets and get inspired. I would like to try something like this for my own future music concerts. Then we go to the best part, a rooftop garden. Just before we make the long drive home, I love to buy unique, perishable food items at this ethnic grocery store, Phoenicia. I love going to ethnic grocery stores like this in Houston because I can't find this stuff in the small city I live in. I got halwa. Bread is freshly made. It still feels warm. It's fresh. Cash, I bet you never even heard of it. This is really good. It's soup, sour cherry jam. I really love this. They have this in the grocery stores, but the one here is really good. And that was our trip to Houston. Thanks for watching. And if you want to see more videos about our trips in different cities, different places, check out my channel.